Y'all know what's going on. This your guy, Big Joe. Look here. Learn to acknowledge your truth, right? Let me explain what I mean by that. The other day, I found myself in a conversation with somebody, and we were talking about this guy, right? This guy that got out of the penitentiary, came back to the penitentiary, and got 60 years at 100%. Then he's got 10 years at 100%, right, for the crimes that he committed. And they were talking about him the other day because he won't tell nobody the truth about his situation. He says, I got 10 years. They offered me 60, but they gave me 10. It's not happening. It's not realistic. The man got 60 at 100 and then 10 at 100, and he ain't even started on that, right? But when they were talking to me about it, it's like, man, Joe T, ain't that dude a liar? I said, let me tell you what it is about dude, right? I said, let me explain something to you. Back in the day when I first got put in the penitentiary, they told me I got a life sentence over here, another life sentence going down I-95, then I got some more time going down I-40, right? And it was hard for me. It took me 2 years, right? I never lied to anybody about the kind of time that I got, right? My first girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? I told her, she asked me, when are you getting out? I said, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know when I'm getting out. That's not a lie, but I'm not telling her that I got a life sentence. It took me 2 years to let the words come out of my mouth. It took me 2 years to be able to say, I got a life sentence. Why is that? Why did that hurt me so much? Why was that so difficult for me to acknowledge? Because in my mind, somewhere in the back of my mind, it was like if I say that I got these life sentences, right, I'm making it real. And if I make it real, then I don't know how to deal with it. I didn't know how to deal with it, right? So when they was talking to me about this other guy that got these 60 years at 100, 10 at 100, and they still got some time to do on his original sentence, I understood where he was coming from. He was afraid to make it be real because his mind hadn't quite wrapped around the reality of the situation. But let me tell you what I learned in that. Right? What I learned was this. When you acknowledge your truth, whatever it may be, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife, somebody cheating on you, somebody mistreating you, somebody at work not doing you right, if you don't acknowledge the truth, you're never going to open the door that allow you to get to the real deal and help you deal with it. You got to open the door, and the only way you can open the door is acknowledge your truth. Acknowledge what's going on in your life. If you don't like your job, acknowledge that. If you don't like your relationship, acknowledge that. If you don't like what you're going through and the things that are weighed down on you, that's holding you down, speak them, acknowledge them. Don't ignore them, because if you ignore them, they don't go away. They ain't going nowhere. And don't get bogged down trying to smoke them away, drink them away, shoot them away, and all this old kind of stuff, and having sex and all this and that with different people and all these different reckless behaviors that you think is going to alleviate the pain the way that you feel. It's not going to work. I'm telling you, trust me on that. Exercise some wisdom in that. All right? Listen to me, y'all. Acknowledge the truth, and the door will open that will help you learn to deal with whatever issues you got going on in your life. In your life. That's what helped me. And once those doors was open, I was able to deal with it. And look here, y'all. I'm on the back end of it now. This your guy, Joe T. Peace.